Hi everyone. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Allendary. I'm a speech-language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. I'm here to help you establish and maintain a consistent Speak Out Home practice routine. Hopefully you are all working one-on-one or you are connected with a speak out provider that is a speech language pathologist who has been trained in our program, and then I am here to help you with your home practice. Today's topic is cyber security. October is Cyber Security Month. This is very important and has become even more important since the pandemic. Everybody say cyber security and speak out when you say it. Ready? Cyber security. Do you feel your voice going in front of you? Remember, the name of the program is called Speak Out. Project your voice forward. Say it again. Cyber security. Again. Cyber security. And like we do at the beginning of every session, let's go ahead and smile for a second or two. We need to practice smiling with Parkinson's. Ready, everybody? If you're new to the sessions, go ahead and get your water. If you're new to the sessions, Elizabeth and Julie need to get a screenshot of me for our recordings because we record all of these sessions, and when I'm talking and moving my hands, it's hard for them to get a good shot. So I figured, why not incorporate smiling into every session, and that way they get a good image of me for the recording, and all of you can practice smiling. We're going to start off with the first speak out exercise, the warm-up. I want you to lift your voice and project it forward. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. We are exaggerating and we're using a lot of intent, which means we're concentrating and putting forth a lot of effort. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Connect as many sounds as you can. You don't have to do this all in one breath. Don't think about your breathing, okay? Just think about speaking out, and you will take the breath whenever you need to. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. And for this last one, we're going to use even more intent, and we're going to really stretch out the vowels. It's going to be challenging. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. You notice that I didn't do all that on one breath. Go ahead and take a sip of water. Someone who has been in our program for about 12 years is now in Iceland, and she sent us a video of her doing her exercises in Iceland. Let's watch this short video.
May, me, my, mo, moo.
How cool is that? If you are on vacation somewhere and you're doing your exercises and you would like to share a video with us, just send the video to intent@parkinsonvoiceproject.org. Laura, I'm very proud of you for keeping up with your speak out exercises while you're in Iceland. Let's move on to speak out exercise number 2, the ahs. Deliberately, purposefully open your mouth wide and then project the ah forward. Here we go. Ah. We hold it for about 10 seconds max. Ready? The sound should not be scratchy. It shouldn't hurt when you do this exercise. And if holding it out that long is forcing you to squeeze the sound out, don't do it. Cut it short. We would much rather have a shorter ah that sounded really good than to really try to hold it out. Let's do another one. Ah. Let's do a short one. Ah. And one more. Ah. Nice job. Let's take a sip of water with intent. We're moving on to speak out exercise number 3, the glides. Project out a steady ah. So it's a steady ah first. You kind of hear it, okay? And then slowly glide up. Ready? Ah. Ah. Good. Again. Ah. Ah. Good. We're going to go a little bit faster. We'll use a little bit more intent. Ready? Ah. Ah. Let's do another one just like that. Ready? Ah. Ah. And one last one, and this one is going to be challenging. We are going to glide up very, very slowly. Okay? All right, here we go. And wow. Takes a lot of control and intent. Don't worry if you're not able to do that, but for those of you that need a little extra challenge, that was for you. Take a sip of water with intent. You know, we have many different people practicing with us, all at perhaps different stages of their speak out journey. So some of you are just starting, and I want to be able to help you to learn the exercises. Some of you, like Laura, have been in the program for 12 years, and so maybe you need something a little bit more challenging. All right, we're going to move on to the counting. We're going to lift, okay? Lift every number. So it's 1. We're lifting. That's important, okay? We don't want 1, 2. Okay, lift. Stop at the end of each row and try to connect them, each row. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're not thinking about our breath. We're only thinking about projecting our voice forward with a lot of intent. Let's go backwards. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, let's go down. If you are practicing with a cell phone, I really encourage you to use a computer or iPad if you can. I just think that when the images are too small, it takes away some of our cognitive energy. So when you're working on your speak out exercises, especially reading and the cognitive exercises, you want large print. You want to make sure you have your glasses on. You don't want to be worried about seeing it, which is one of the reasons if you have access to a computer or iPad instead of a cell phone, I think it's better. Let's go ahead and read the numbers down. Ready? 1, 5, 9, 13. 2, 6, 10, 14. 3, 7, 11, 15. 4, 8, 12, 16. All right, let's all take a sip of water. I have a few announcements for you. If you are in town, if you're in the Dallas area, we have singing group tomorrow in the clinic at 10 a.m. We will begin preparations for our holiday concert. So we will be learning new music or starting new music tomorrow. Join us at 10 a.m. in the clinic if you're in town. And if you're new to the program, you're welcome to come visit too if you're in town. I also I'm looking down at my notes. Are you interested in being a volunteer with Parkinson Voice Project? If you have been through Speak Out Therapy and you are available to go to 2 meetings a month and volunteer a minimum of 4 hours a month, we would love for you to think about being a Parkinson Voice Advocate. On October 18th, we are having orientation. You are not committed to joining on that day. You can just attend orientation to learn more about it. If you're in town, the orientation will be at our clinic at 11:15. If you will be joining us online, orientation will be at noon. And the last announcement is that Parkinson Voice Project is hosting a webinar on estate planning, on basic estate planning. And so we have an attorney with more than 32 years experience coming, and if you would like to attend that, then Elizabeth will post the registration link. If you're interested in the advocate orientation, send an email to intent@parkinsonvoiceproject.org. That's how you get the Zoom link. All right, let's go ahead. Sorry, let me X out of Laura's video. Here we go. Cybersecurity is the topic for today, and thank you to Lisa, one of my assistants, for preparing it. We're going to read these sentences with intent. They're going to be exaggerated because we're trying to activate the muscles we use for speaking and swallowing. And then we highlight one of the words to force you to think about it more, to use intent. So we're strengthening the muscles and learning how to speak with intent. Let's read the first sentence. Ready? October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month. Again, October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month. Lift your voice when you speak. Cybersecurity tips. Again, cybersecurity tips. Next one. Update passwords every 3 months. Again, update passwords every 3 months. Next, use multi-factor authentication. Say that with intent. Ready? Use multi-factor authentication. Next, use different passwords for your accounts. Again, use different passwords for your accounts. Next, update your software. Again, update your software. Okay, take a sip of water. I want you to name at least 3 from each category. Name devices that need software updates. And as you name each item, lift and project your voice forward. Go ahead. Let's read these together. Ready? Smartphones, tablets, computers. Every word with intent. Name 3 tips for keeping your passwords secure. Say every word with intent. Think about it. Are you saying every word with intent? Read these with me. Don't share with others. Create strong passwords. Don't reuse passwords. Next, 3 tips for keeping your smartphone secure. Go ahead, every single word with intent. And read these with me. Update your software. Be mindful when clicking on links and attachments. Lock your phone with a passcode. All right. Let's say Dr. Boone's words, each one twice with lots of intent. Ready? Gu la gang ga ga. Again. Gu la gang ga ga. Next one. Ku ka mang gu ka. Ku ka mang gu ka. Really exaggerate. Ready? Gangla. Gangla. And the last one. Ku kla. Ku kla. Take a sip of water if you need it. We're going to move on to our bonus reading. Here's the bell. Bonus reading is much more challenging than the other reading. It's all about building strength and endurance, but with the bonus reading, we're not stopping at the end of each sentence. If you're just starting Speak Out Therapy, this might be challenging. It's okay. You'll build up to it. If you get behind when we're reading, you can always catch up at the next highlighted word because we will exaggerate it. Let's read this like you're on top of a mountain and there's a whole bunch of people down at the bottom, okay? Real strong. Ready? While most of the cybersecurity news articles are about massive data breaches and hackers, it can seem overwhelming and feel like you're powerless against it. But Cybersecurity Awareness Month reminds everyone there are all kinds of ways to keep your data protected. It can make a huge difference even by practicing the basics of cybersecurity. Use strong passwords. Turn on multi-factor authentication. Recognize and report suspicious activity. Update software. Cybersecurity is so important. Since the pandemic, our IT costs at Parkinson Voice Project have doubled. Our staff takes a little micro training. It's a video with a little quiz every Thursday. So it goes into everybody's email every Thursday, and we take those. And it's it's very important. So I hope you enjoyed today's session. Download the reading material. Practice it. Take what you learned in this session and practice. And I will be back tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.